Evening. Yeah.
Hema Bindu, ma'am, welcome.
Yeah.
Good evening,
Well,
Neela
Good
madam. Good
evening.
evening.
Good evening. Good evening,
Good to see
everybody.
you all.
So, President sir, flow with me. I will start the program. Welcome all of you, three presidents, and then Dr. Singarvelu sir. Then your comments of all three presidents. Then Dr. Samir Dalwai and comments from all of three presidents, and then Dr. Hema Bindu madam.
Sure.
Okay.
Like,
So sharp at night. Now recording started. Should I start the program, President sir?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
off kari. On.
Yes. Good evening and namaskar to all of you, all our dear esteemed uh, colleagues of the IAP and the respected seniors, past presidents, those who are on the DIP platform. I welcome our President Dr. Vasant Kalatkarji, our ever smiling presidents, then our President-elect Dr. Neelam Mohan Madam, with the brain, beauty, with the brilliant idea, and our immediate past president, Dr. G. Basaraj, has a very rich experience of the organization. So it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this special and significant session. Know your presidential candidate for the IIP election 2026. And this evening is not just about the name of the election or the ballot, e-ballot. It is about the vision, values, and the vibrant future of our beloved academy. So, as members of the Indian Academy of Pediatrics, we are united by a shared commitment to child health, professional excellence, and ethical leadership. And today we gather to listen, reflect, and engage with the individual who aspires to lead us into the next chapter of our journey. All three our presidential candidate, Dr. Singarvelu sir, Dr. Samir Hassan Dalwai, and Dr. Professor Hema Bindu madam. So this platform offers us a unique opportunity to hear directly from all three presidential candidates about their aspiration, their priority, and their roadmap, their vision they envisage for the IAP. It is a moment to ask, to understand, and to align ourselves with a leadership that resonates with our collective goals. So I urge each one of you to participate wholeheartedly. Let us listen with open minds. If any question or curiosity, then we have decided with the wisdom, because the future of IIG is not just in the hands of the one leader, it is in the hands of all of us who choose that leader. So thank you for joining us this evening. Let us make it meaningful, insightful, and inspiring. So with this welcome, I invite our President, Dr. Vasant Kalatkar sir, for opening remarks for this session. Dr. Vasantji.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Yogesh. Respected Dr. Neelam Mohan, who is our incoming President 2026. Dr. G.V. Basavaraja, our past president, my friend, my sathi, and our secretary 24-25, Dr. Yogesh N. Pare. Then candidates, Dr. M. Singarvelu, Dr. Hema Bindu, Dr. Samir Dalwai, and all the respected senior distinguished member, dear friends, and all our esteemed candidates. Wish you all a very happy Diwali, a very good evening to all of you. It really gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this important and much awaited Know Your Candidate program, a platform that truly celebrates the spirit of democracy and leadership within our IP family. You all know this all started at the tenure of in the tenure of Dr. Bakul Parekh, and that was a hit event, and that we are continuing this. Really, this is a great thing that we are IPN are doing for our candidate. That's to know your candidate. This is not just another event, it's a moment of responsibility, a time for each of us to listen, reflect, and choose the leader who will carry forward the legacy of IIP with vision, integrity, and commitment. Leadership in IIP is not about the position or prestige. It's all about purpose. It's about having the courage to take decisions that benefits the associations and our fraternity at large. It's about serving with humanity, with example, leading example, and inspiring with action. As we begin this session, I have one sincere request to everyone. Let's ensure that this entire process remains fair, transparent, and dignified. Let's not be swayed by any kind of influence, campaign, or malpractice. IIP has always stood for ethics and excellence, and it's our collective duty to uphold that spirit. To my all dignified presidential candidate, my heartful best wishes. Today, you stand before the IIP family to share your vision, your ideas, and your commitment. I know I was on that side 2 years before, and how much heartbeats are increased in this day, how much you are anxious this day. I have gone through this process twice. That's why I know how what is the feeling and what is the situation of the candidates, and that must be happening with all these three candidates. But be calm. Tell us what drives you, why you stand for, and how you dream to take IIP to greater height. Remember, this is your one opportunity to make every member believe in your vision. Make it count. And all of your member listen with open mind, evaluate with fairness, and support the person who you truly believe can lead IIP forward with strength, wisdom, and compassion. Don't take it lightly. ऐसा मत सोचिए कि किसी ने बोल दिया और हमने कर लिया, हमने वोट डाल दिया. किसी के हाथ में अपना मोबाइल मत दीजिए. Be yourself, make your strong, and choose your candidate with fair game. Don't deviate from your vote. वोट कभी बेचा नहीं जाता है बोलते हैं. Let's together make this selection and election not a contest but a celebration of leadership, of unity, and of the collective dream we all share for our association. Wishing each candidate all the very best. May the best leader, the one who truly represents the spirit of IIP, emerge to guide us ahead. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai IIP. Again, I am wishing all the best to all the candidates. Thank you.
Thank you, dear Dr. Vasant Kalarkar sir, for the opening remarks and the sharing your few past experience and whatever the wisdom from the aspirant of this year 2026 election campaign and the advice to all the members on the digital paper, platform, those who are hearing, not to cast your vote in favor of any and under any pressure or anything. So thank you very much, sir. Now I invite Dr. Neelam Mohan Madam for your remarks.
Thank you so much, Yogesh ji, respected Vasant Kalatkar, Yogesh ji, Baswaraja, our immediate past president. It's truly a delight to feel the pulse today. And as Dr. Vasant has beautifully highlighted, all of us who have been in this position have experienced. But let me compliment all the three contestants today. Uh, I have gone through it, but I think I was very cool in my mind. Just be yourself, be cool, because I know all of you all are absolutely passionate about IAP. Irrespective of what happens, we all love you. We are listening and we want to work together with you all. Wish you all the best. And as it said, that let's keep the ethics prestige of IAP high. And I'm absolutely looking forward to the beautiful deliberations that you all are going to make.
Thank you,
Thank you.
thank you, thank you, Dr. Neelam Mohan, madam. Thank you. Now I invite Dr. Baswaraj, sir. Dr. G. Baswaraj.
Thank you, Honorary Secretary General Professor Yogesh Parikh ji. Respected our National President of Indian Academy of Pediatrics, Dr. Vasant Kalatkar ji, President-elect Dr. Neelam Mohan ji. Today is one of the most historic day in the Indian Academy of Pediatrics. Knowing your presidential candidate is the thing which started here in the 2020. During the challenging time of Indian Academy of Pediatrics, where COVID-19, which has been there across the world, that's the time we started. I am participating directly or indirectly in the 6th year consecutively. 1 year as a contestant and 4 years as 2 years as 3 years as a conducting and 2 years as a participant. So total 6th year is I am participating it. And one good thing about all the three candidates, I worked closely with all of them. Whether you take a Professor Singarvelu, Samir Dalwai, Dr. Professor Ima Bindu Singh, all of them I worked with closely. All are capable of leading the Indian Academy of Pediatrics. But what is more important, in the democracy, one has to be elected, other two has to be worked together. That is where the whole democracy lies. And going with a constructive manner, without anything, that's what it is required. I am saying all of them are three good friends, are going in a great guns without maligning anybody. That's the beauty of Indian Academy of Pediatrics. Dr. Dr. Professor Neelam Mohan Madam eagerly waiting for a team to be, and with anxiously. And of course, Dr. Vasant Kalatkar is in a signing mode, I am sure. So today's vision and innovation, what the three candidate is going to be scared, and our Indian Academy of Pediatrics, all are highly intellectual, our pediatric community is highly intellectual thing. I am sure they will not be pressurized or this one, they will choose a right person who can lead the Indian Academy of Pediatrics. Best wishes for all the three candidates who have been here. Looking forward to listen to your vision, what is there for the Indian Academy of Pediatrics. Best wishes. Thank you very much. Over to Secretary General.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Baswaraj, sir. This DIP platform and the candidates, know your candidates of the president and secretary started during your tenure as a secretary, and you have participated 6 times. So it is very rich experience of your on this platform. So now I invite Dr. Professor M. Singarulu, sir. Let me introduce Dr. Singarulu, sir. He has a rich experience of the 41 years of the teaching experience as a senior pediatrician and former dean and the head of the department, Pediatric Government Medical College, Thanjavur, Tamil Nadu, and he is working as a professor at Vinayaka Mission Medical College. About his education and qualification, he is MBBS from Thanjavur Medical College in 1982, DCH from Bharat Darshan University, MD Pediatrics from Tamil Nadu, MGR Medical University, DNB, MNA, MS Pediatrics from the National Board, and FIP awarded in the by the Indian Pediatrics in 2014. Sir has so many awards and recognition as a best teacher by the MGR Medical University in 2011, Best Doctor Award by the Government of Tamil Nadu, IMA State in 2016, IMA Thanjavur, and the Abdul Kalam Award in the year 2017, Tamil Nadu Government Red Cross Award in 2022, IAP National President Appreciation Award in 2020, Best President of the state in 2013, and multiple oration awards he has claimed. About his academic contribution, he authored many chapters in the IIP textbooks published in the Indian Pediatrics, IIP Case, and Sri Lankan Journal and other journals. His role in our mother organization IIP, he is a life membership of 40 years, role as a treasurer, secretary, president of TTK and PN branch, state president of Tamil Nadu 2030, central IIP member 2015-16 and 2019, national vice president in the year 2024, national convener of the Triple E program, additional roles as in the NRC chapter, EB member, MEC chapter, NCPD chapter, and scientific advisor of the IIP Tamil Nadu state branch. He is a teaching and training as a national trainer in the NALS, PALS, IMNCI, and FMNCI. He trained more than 6,000 ICDS workers and 450 plus medical officers. His leadership role in the Tamil Nadu state president in 2013, national VP 2024 and convener, IMA leadership, state president, state vice president, then the chairman of the ECD program, then aluminium rotary of the president and the organizer and donor. His public health and the social work leads campaign about the polio, breastfeeding, antibiotic stewardship, and COVID-19 relief camps, supplies and tribal outreach. And he has a community drives about the tree planting, rallies, and medical camps. I know him as a very health conscious person, rising in the early morning 4 o'clock and walking around all the streets of the Tanjavur. And whenever he were anywhere, any city, he's always starting walking at the early morning 5 o'clock. So he's very much senior, but he's a very young person by the heart. So I welcome Professor Singarolu sir to share your vision and commitment toward our mother organization IIP. Sir,
Thank
you have
you.
8 minutes. Sir, you have 8 minutes. All the candidates have 8 minutes. Please stick to the time.
Thank you, HSD sir, for your nice introduction. Good evening. Namaste, Namaskar, Vanakkam. Respected seniors, office bearers, members of Election Commission, beloved colleagues, and my co-contestant, Dr. Hima Bindu Singh and Dr. Samin Hasan Dalwai, and my dear friends of IIP of Pediatrics. At the outset, all the contestants in various posts, I appreciate their enthusiasm in showing interest to serve our academy in various positions. During my travel, as SAG mentioned, in the country for the past 1 year for the election campaign, I saw dreamers, healers, teachers, and protectors of countless children. I see the heartbeat of our nation's future. Standing before you, I speak not as a candidate, but as one of you, a fellow pediatrician who has walked the same long, challenging, yet beautiful road. My story began in pediatrics 40 years ago in my same alma mater at Government Tanjavur Medical College with a stethoscope that was too big for a young, wide-eyed boy from Tamil Nadu. Every newborn I held, every worried mother I comforted, every late night emergency I faced. All that taught me a simple truth. When you care for one child, you shape the destiny of a generation. 4 decades later, that same fire still burns with me. During my journey, I had the privilege of serving in various capacities, starting from a PSC medical officer in a remote village with no resources, and to the district hospitals, and then later in the medical college as a tutor, assistant professor, HOD. I also had the honor of serving as RMO, medical superintendent, vice principal, and dean, gaining this rich teaching and administrative experience along the way at present as a professor. What with this rich experience, both in teaching, IIP has not only my professional home, but many moral compass. Today, I stand before you, humbled, yet full of hope to seek your support as President-elect, not for power, but for the partnership. Friends, leadership is not about titles. It's about lighting the way forward for those who walk beside us. My vision for IAP can be captured in one heartfelt promise, that is, championing the cause of every IAPN. This vision is rooted in 12 pillars of progress, a framework we call humble IAPN, as I am a humble, because humility and service are at the heart of who we are. With great pride and hope, I am delighted to present a very short with these pillars of progress, harnessing strength. Once I was in a small branch in Tamil Nadu, a pediatrician told me, "Sir, we are far away, but we love IAP." At that day, I thought I also travel like you in a remote place. But now I promise him that no IAPN should ever feel distant. In the era of digital platform, we will connect every corner of our country, giving equal voice to every member from the smallest branch to the national stage, uplifting financial dignity. I have seen the young doctors when I visited to very medical colleges to struggle to make ends meet. It's time to restore pride and fairness. We will push for standard professional fees, financial literacy, and lifelong protection for our young pediatrician, which I have done through IMA in our state. Mentoring the next generation is the most important because every young IAPN watching my speech, please, you understand, you are the heartbeat of our future. I will fight to make education more affordable, open up opportunities for teaching and leadership, and create youth exclusive spaces at conferences, because when you are empowered, the future of pediatrics shines brighter. Already, our IAP has started the move with the UR conferences, building, because when you are empowered, the future of pediatrics, as I said, it will become very, very brighter. Building grassroots empowerment. Real challenge begins at the edges. With experience I gained from various posts, let it be IMA, Rotary, or Indian Red Cross, we will strengthen our district branches, create crisis committee, and ensure that the help reaches every pediatrician in need. No one gets left behind. I know the agony of it in IMA and other places. And listening the leadership. One teacher taught me long back, you cannot lead until you learn to listen. I carry those words with me today. I promise leadership with open ears and open doors. With your help, we will build a digital network that keeps every member connected, every voice heard, every idea valued. Emotional and legal safety. It is a era where we meet lot of, even a strong doctor, but he is a human being who silently carries stress. I will not let our community fight alone. We will launch a 24/7 IAP helpline for medical legal support and emotional care. Together, we will create an IAP family that stands by its own in every storm. Inclusivity is my main mantra in leadership. Unity begins with fairness. I will ensure equal representation across regions, across women and young leaders, because every perspective makes us stronger. Academic integrity, our conferences, many places. When I traveled the entire India, youngsters, one concern, the fees are very high. I see conferences, courses must serve knowledge, but not numbers. We will lower fees, ensure quality, and give every state and district equal academic space. Promoting research, because I am a researcher, I can know the value. Even a small clinic can produce great science. We will simplify ethics approval, fund grassroots projects, and make research accessible for every practitioner. Infrastructure, affordability, accountability. The future demands responsibility. During my campaign in various medical colleges all over the country, one common issue I has already told about the conference fee, which we should consider to reduce the cost, keep the infrastructure available in various medical colleges so that expenses can be reduced, amplifying the outreach. I will utilize all my connections with the NHM, UNICEF, WHO, and government authorities because I have been in the government with 40 years with all those organizations. I can dream of an India where IAP voice helps shape national child health policy. Together, we can be the conscience of the nation for every child's right to health. National unity. In our diversity lies our unity. Whether you come from the hills of Himachal or courts of Kanyakumari like me in a remote place, this academy belongs equally to you. Let us rise above divides and stand together. One voice, one purpose, one IAP. My dear friends, IAP has given me everything, a platform, a purpose, and a family. Now I want to give back my building an IAP that cares, listens, and leads with love. This is not my campaign. It is our shared dream, a dream where every pediatrician feels seen, is to be valued and supported, where caregiving is met with dignity, where the academy's strength comes not from buildings or titles, but from the beating hearts of its members. Let us stand together, experienced and young, senior and junior, urban and rural, united in spirit and purpose. After completing my all responsibilities, together let us champion the cause of every IAPN with faith in our mission, with the trust in each other, and with love on every child we serve. Let's write history together. Friends, I have done enough in my life. I am ready to dedicate my entire career time to the organization and to work for 24 into 7 hours. So with this, I thank every one of you for giving me this opportunity to rise this level and to continue to work together. Jai Hind, Jai IAP. Wish you all a very, very happy Diwali. Thanks again. All happy. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Professor M. Singarulu, sir, sharing your 20 pillars of the vision and the mentorship for the youth, inclusiveness, and the experience and empowerment. We are offering the medical legal help to our pediatrician and reducing the conference fees. It is your priority. And so many your vision to serve the IP through the NHM and the government and the building the nation child health policy. So I welcome our President Dr. Vasant Kalatkar sir for comments on the speech of the Dr. Singarulu sir.
Yeah, thank you, Professor Singarvelu, for your showing your vision and your aims objective. It's really you had an excellent CV, and that shows the work you have worked a lot for IIP, and not only IIP but for state NGOs, and your chamber only shows that it's flooded with mementos, that it shows that you traveled a lot, you had done a lot of academic work. That's different. And so you are going to set definitely something new for a generation. And you are having a rich experience to work not only in rural but urban health and along with IMA Rotary. Your vision shows that it's not only power but definitely for vision. You want to champion the cause of IAPS, uplift all youngsters, and which is today's need to empower you are. You want to ready to listen, which is really a need of today. Otherwise, once you become a leader, you never listen to anybody, and that's a need. And important is that you want to be inclusive without any gender bias. and work for not only children but for family also. And that's truly a criteria for leadership and to become a highest leader. I wish you all the best, Dr. Singarvelu. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, President, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Vasanji. Now I invite Dr. Nilam Mohan, madam.
Thank you, Professor Singaravelu. You articulated so beautifully, which reflected complete dedication and your passion and your wisdom of 4 decades. And there was so much to learn and understand. One thing which was simple and clear is that you want to be there for every IAPN. You want to believe in inclusivity, and you are looking in that way, both for the seniors and for the youngsters, like a true leader all of us believe in. And I totally appreciate what you talked about, the emotional factors and your experience that you gained during your journey, both in IAP and IME, and as a young person to as a leader in administrative. And in simple words, the way you said, championing every pediatrician really resonated much with us, and appreciate the quality that you talked about in the meetings. So I congratulate and wish you all the best with the ideas that you have in digitalization. Wish you all the best, and I'm looking forward to the lovely vision of others too.
Thank you, Dr. Nilam Mohan, madam. Now I invite Professor Dr. G. Baswara, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Secretary Sir. Thank you, Professor Singaravelu, rising from the grassroots with a rich experience of academics and administration, sharing your vision up within 12 pillars, which covering in a practicing pediatrician, medical college faculty, youths, postgraduates, and reaching an unreached. That's the whole crux in the matter. And empowering the needy, that's very important. Strengthening the organization. Without organization, we are nothing. And financial things is one of the need of the hour. And mentoring is the need. And ready to spend the time for Indian Academy of Pediatrics. That's something which is a need of the hour. So, and equally focusing onto the research and inclusivity without a gender bias. So today is the era we are looking at a lot of things. So inclusivity is the key. So I'm sure your vision is will be taken by our Indian Academy of Pediatrics. And congratulations, best wishes for your election. So looking forward to see the things. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Dr. Baswaraj, sir, and best wishes to Dr. Professor Singarolu, sir.
Thank
Now
you,
I
sir.
invite Dr. Samir Hassan Dalwai, and I will introduce him. Dr. Samir, MD, DCS, DNB, FCPS, FIP, and LLB, and he is serving as a development behavioral pediatrician in Mumbai, the founder, director, New Horizon Child Development Center. He has won the government of India's Rajiv Gandhi Manav Seva Award for the service to the children in 2012. Then author and activist for the Independent Consolidated Ministry of Children and Adolescents. He is editor-in-chief, IAP Handbook of Development Behavioral Pediatrics, founder member of Young Parliamentary Citizens Alliance Against the Malnutrition, a group of members of parliament from all political parties, delivered the judgment for inclusion of child health with autism in the regular school with the shadow teachers as a chairman of a committee set up by Maharashtra State Commission for Protection of the Child Rights and the Honorable Bombay High Court. He served IAP as a treasurer, Central IAP, year 2022-23, and helped to resolve an outstanding demand of the many crores on the IAP for the service tax. He served as a joint secretary of the IAP in the year 2020-21. He served as a AB member IAP in 2018 and 19. He's the founder chair, IIP chapter of the Neurodevelopment Pediatrics. He's the president, Mumbai IIP in the year 2016-17. The founder chair and the national coordinator of IIP Fellowship of the Development Behavioral Pediatrics. He served as a national convener IIP NCECD program where the 200 workshop across the India training more than 7,000 IPNs. As a national convener IIP के बाद community के साथ and convener and author IIP guidelines on autism spectrum disorders, ADHD, learning disability, newborn hearing screening, response and the recognition of child health. He is author for the IIP guidelines from the GDD and the Fragile X and the organized chairperson of the Pedicon year 2019 and NCDP 2017. He is a founder convener of the first University of Mumbai's postgraduate diploma in the juvenile jurisprudence in the 2005, worked with the national and the state commissions for the protection of the child. And Dr. Samir Hassan Dalwai has also worked in the IPA in the child disability group for this. So I invite Dr. Samir Hassan Dalwai to present his presentation on the DIP platform.
Thank you so much. And respected President Sir, Dr. Khalatkar Sir, Dr. Neelam Mohan Ma'am, President-elect Ma'am, Dr. Basavraj Sir, immediate past President, Dr. Yogesh Sir, HSG, my esteemed friends, Dr. Singaravelu Sir, Dr. Hima Bindu Ma'am, and as well as all the respected seniors, mentors, teachers, and my dear friends from Indian Academy of Pediatrics. Namaste, pranam, and good evening. And I'm sure you're all preparing with your family for Diwali, and I wish you and your family and friends a wonderful, happy Diwali and New Year. We are all here on this online platform, but this is beyond an election speech because I see a vision, an opportunity to envision an IIP that is truly moving ahead with the times while taking each and every IIPN along, serving every child, and making its mark as a Vishwa Guru in knowledge and service in pediatrics and child health. So this vision actually began as a small visit to the IIP office in 1998 after my MD in pediatrics when I became a proud member of IIP. And like all of us, I started attending CMEs and became an active member of my own home branch, IIP Mumbai. And learning from my seniors, I could then serve as an executive body member at the grassroots and could closely see pedicons of 2003 and 2007. And like all of us, I began my practice as a pediatrician with a small nursing home, attending delivery calls and emergencies. My inclination for child rights drew me to do my LLB from Mumbai University, and I could then work on the child rights program with IIP, as well as I could start the first postgraduate diploma in juvenile jurisprudence in Mumbai University. So all of this comes together to drive the journey and to give you the ability to work ahead. I learned a lot from my seniors in IIP during these programs. And simultaneously, as a practice, I started a small child development center way back in 2003 with one child, one therapist, and started helping children with neurodevelopmental disorders when nothing much was available. And those were the days of Tare Zameen Par, and India was waking up to this specialty. And gradually we kept serving children till today. Now we have multiple branches with a team strength of 140 therapists, doctors, special educators, 95% of them being ladies. So it's not just developmental pediatrics, but I learned how to work with and build a team of diverse subspecialties, and all that helped me develop myself tremendously. Learning and working with developmental issues is the best way to practice inclusion. And as Dr. Yogesh mentioned, I could even help get a judgment from the High Court for children to attend school with a shadow teacher. And I think this aspect of inclusion has to come through in all aspects of one's life. Coming back to the IIP, I was given an opportunity to organize the annual conference of Childhood Disability Group. And that set me on my journey with IIP of this group in 2009. And I could help with my seniors take up this group to a national chapter level in 2016 and was the founding chairperson of the IIP chapter of Neurodevelopmental Pediatrics. We could start the fellowships in developmental behavioral pediatrics, which are now available all across the country. And we could come out with the first IIP guidelines on autism, ADHD, LD, newborn hearing screening. And I must share that I met all my teachers and mentors along this journey and some of my best friends too. Now, this gave an opportunity to become a faculty, and I'm sure all of you are looking forward as youngsters to do that as well. And I've been fortunate to have been a faculty at all national pedicons since 2009. Why fortunate? Because you get the opportunity to travel. I got at least twice a month as faculty across the country over the last 2 decades. And that truly helps you to understand your specialty, as you can combine your clinical experience with teaching. And that's why I'm truly grateful to Indian Academy of Pediatrics. You all gave me an opportunity to serve IIP as executive board member, then the joint secretary admin and central IIP treasurer. I could learn the process how IIP works in detail as an EB member participating in discussion policy making. As a joint secretary during COVID lockdown, I had the responsibility to look after the office. And when all conferences were being cancelled, I could, with the help of my seniors and colleagues, organize a new innovative idea, Zonal Pedi Weeks online. And as a national treasurer, by representing the great work that IIP does, I could help resolve an outstanding demand of crores of rupees as sales tax since 2013, pending for almost 10 years. And moreover, working on the IIP Nurturing Care Early Childhood Development Program helped me to understand how we can scale things up, as we not only did a few but 200 workshops and trained 7,000 pediatricians equally across the length and breadth of the country, and helping every pediatrician to learn about ECD. Also, thereafter, I got an opportunity working on IIP Ki Baat Community Ke Saath that helped me to learn the media potential that IIP has and how we can impact the community, and we could increase our digital footprint to millions of followers. Now, all this has been an opportunity to learn, to be mentored, and to grow as a pediatrician, as a human being. And that's why I feel the need to serve this wonderful organization and to give back, because it has such incredible potential with the presence of nearly 50,000 pediatricians. So please allow me to share my dream for IIP, which involves each one of you. And it starts with looking after our own fitness. As an IIP president, I would wish to start early morning online classes fit with IIP, where we can all log in and gradually scale it up to make it state and city branch specific. I also plan to start a counseling cell, because that's a part of my daily work, but for our members, because nobody focuses on the emotional turmoil our members may go through, where specialized and confidential help will be available to all our members and their family for their own personal counseling. Our members are always worrying about medical legal problems. Again, having been able to do my LLB, I wish to start with all of you an online call-in for help number that will provide medical legal help to all our IIPians. And of course, I wish to start a national program on financial planning, which we covered during the Smart Pediatrician program for all our members, because financial strength is what gives you the confidence to go out and explore and expand your horizons. We also wish to start an artificial intelligence in pediatrics program for all our IIPians. And we also need to look at specialty programs for our lady pediatricians, say during their maternity leave. At the same time, we need to focus on rural and peripheral pediatrics, because their issues are a little different from those in the cosmopolitan areas. So dear friends, as everything else, academics and clinical practice also changes with time. The past 6 decades, IIP has grown due to our founding fathers and all of us, and our strength has been clinical training for our members. But with the pervasive ability, easy online knowledge and expertise, we need to evolve to IIP version 2.0, where we can keep pace and change with technology. We don't need one-sided lectures anymore. We need more of hands-on, skill-based training. And I promise to make our action plans more interactive. I propose that the module and learning material will be sent a month in advance to the branch. Delegates can prepare and select their own lead discussants from within themselves. And Central IIP can send the faculty who will step in only to resolve issues that need expertise. And that will ensure credibility for each module and a pyramidal learning structure. Organizationally, we need greater transparency and accountability, because we are becoming so big. And I believe we can ensure greater competence for conferences by allowing delegates to rate the scientific sessions, and these scores can be displayed transparently on the IIP website. So this will ensure greater responsibility and efforts at delivering quality academics, and that is the mantra that we must follow: quality academics in pediatrics. Now, children are the reason for our practice, and we should keep them at the center of our work. Across our vast nation, however, children have different issues in different parts of the country, and I believe CIP must have a state-based programs that specifically focus on the needs of the state. For example, programs and budgets allocated to Bihar may be significantly different from, say, Kerala, which has such a wide difference in the epidemiology and the work done. At the same time, vaccination, nutrition, intensive care, infectious diseases, along with all subspecialties, need to have a refocus on what they intend to deliver. And I promise to work with all of them to help restructure as needed. And I propose to write to all honorable past presidents to suggest one program from their own action plans. And after updating it, we will continue it for one more year. And I wish to suggest that we change the term from President Action Plan, because not only the president who runs it, and we should call it the IAP Annual Operating Plan, so there can be more transparency and deliverability and measurability. At the same time, child development, non-communicable diseases in adolescence are areas that I am personally working on, and needless to say, this will be strengthened. And research, of course, is a keystone of clinical medicine. And I promise to make the Indian Pediatrics research workshops into a national program for far greater outreach. Finally, we need to take Indian Academy of Pediatrics into each home in India. And one of the most important ways child health can do better is to look at what happened in the past few decades. We have done so much, but yet needs to be done. Each aspect of childhood and adolescence is divided into different ministries. Women and child looks after one part, health looks after one part, Ministry of Education looks after another, the Home Ministry looks after adoption, for example, and law, social justice looks after special children. Last year, Dr. Ambedkar sir and I published a paper in Indian Pediatrics, and we proposed that IAP take up this issue for a consolidated Ministry of Children and Adolescents. All issues of children and adolescents will be in one ministry. That will bring greater transparency, greater focus, and greater accountability. And I suggest that each of our esteemed IAP members will be able to download an appeal in their local language for their local member of parliament. And that way IAP will reach each and every lawmaker in the country. And thereafter, once each MP is aware of this matter, IAP can directly appeal to our Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji. And we know he is the only one who, once convinced, can take this bold yet a game-changing decision for our children. Finally, the menace of digital and screen time is threatening to hamper child development even as we know it. And it is time to raise our members' awareness and gear up for a battle to restrict digital gadgets, at least in preschools. The rest of the world has started doing it. Why not India? And in India, only IAP can do it for children. So dear friends, the future belongs to the young. The young in this country are those IAP serves. At the same time, IAP has an increasing proportion of younger members below 50 years. Practice parameters are changing. I've been traveling across the country, and the younger pediatricians are now facing a situation where there isn't much clinical work happening. And this is a very big challenge. And it is by understanding their challenges today and addressing the problems of our younger members that we will be able to support them in practice, as well as then attract the best talent for taking IAP ahead in the future. I propose to conduct a national program for training and mentoring young pediatricians beyond academics, so truly we can have smarter pediatricians and a smarter IAP. For this, I need your love, affection, and support in all these endeavors, and I humbly appeal to all the honorable members of the Academy to please support me and vote for me and give me the responsibility to serve you, the children of this great country, and finally our mother organization. Friends, India is now the Vishwa Guru. IAP has to play its part in this journey by being a beacon of science, knowledge, accountability, and innovation. And I humbly promise to work with all of you to achieve this. Jai Hind, Jai IAP.
Thank you, Dr. Samir Dalwai ji, sharing your vision on the Vishwa Guru, FIT IAP, early morning classes, and the medical legal help to our all IAPians, and the financial sustainability of the members, AI programs, and IAP version 2.0. I love this presidential action plan to the IAP annual operating plan, because I remember in the year 2018, with the Dr. Digant Sastry and Dr. Santosh Swans have combined IAP action plan, and he has named as a IAP action plan, not as a presidential action plan. So this is a wonderful, and you are addressing the young IAPians and for the innovation and the smart IAP. Thank you very much for your sharing your vision. Best wishes.
Thank you.
Now I invite Dr. Vasant Khaladkar sir for the comments on the Dr. Samir's presentation.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Samir Dalwai, for your vision and innovative vision. You are known for your leadership, not only in IAP, but in social play, including politics and in general, in public. I know you were spokesman for one of the political party, and you work really hard. Your ideas during that time were really innovative, and you work in a various committee of Maharashtra. That shows you can handle our IAP nicely. Coming to IAP के बाद community के साथ, you had really done a wonder, and as a MOC, Master of Ceremony, everybody was appreciating you for that, and that definitely with our print media or media, You had made it easy access. You had done that all the guidelines, various that for developmental screening guideline. It is one of the best thing done by IAP, and you nurtured one of the chapter, that is the neurodevelopmental chapter, where we saw that conference that it was really great. This is the first time happened in neurodevelopment. There are so many people where there so many members were registered. It was a houseful, and where to ask few people to not to participate because of the number was over more than 500. So, and that you are recipient of various award shows your ability to work for any organization. You always want to follow senior, fight for child rights, and believe inclusiveness, and want early classes like a fitness. So your vision for IAP as a in an IAPN is really appreciable. Your versatility makes you to be loved by all. I could see you can connect with all easily, and you will connect with all members. Your entry in legal field will help to bring out changes and establish updated child rights and financial upliftment. Your meticulous pattern of working in vision you have shown is definitely appreciable. Your innovative way and working will improve community health. You believe in health for all, mental, medical, and AI in pediatrics. So you want to make for all IAPNs and senior past present want to bring revolution and make every pediatrician smart. I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you
Thank you, Dr. Vasan sir. Now I invite Dr. Neelam Mohan madam.
Thank you so much, Dr. Yogesh and Sameer. That was a truly enlightening talk, and it really expressed, just like Singravelu said, there is such a vast experience that you have carried, though it has been predominantly in the private sector, and how you struggled, from a clinic to multiple clinics, and then the struggle which you felt is would resonate with that. And it was very interesting to know that your work deals with majority 90% plus women, which truly, like people say, call you a people's charmer. It reflects on that charmer point of your personality. And there have been some of your vision statements which have resonated in the past. So I remember vividly talking to the mental health when the ICP program started. I insisted, Geeta was doing this program, that we need to actually do something regarding the mental health challenges that the doctors are facing. And I think that would lead to a better IAP, because we need to get away from all the negativity and the political, aura that can dilute our intense desire to dedicate and work passionately. But in that, sometimes this is a beautiful platform where we actually look and identify someone democratically. And we hope that there are no malpractices as highlighted by Vasan. But I think addressing mental health issues like I have talked about is something which we may not be able to do immediately, but yes, needs to be done in there. And while I think about, and there are many people who resonated about a common ministry, it sounds that it is going to be efficient. But I have my own reservations in two things presently in this part of India, where in the crossroad of India, that we stand, because mother and child is something which is inseparable. And when I connect to the bureaucrats and to the ministry back here, they are able to convince that you should not be able to take the mother and child, and therefore splitting this into a single ministry of child and adolescent would have its own strength. But I see this, and the challenges of adolescents are totally different, which the other health ministry is able to take, whether it's emotional, mental health challenges. So those challenges are different, and I'm worried where there could be a thinning of the resources and funds when you end up with the ministry, because one of the smartness where they say that you need to take a lot of money is to split into different things and get your resources. So this is my thoughts about right now in this crossroad in India. Do we really talk about it? But yes, we hear you. We believe that we need to talk about inclusivity amongst not only the patients, but also amongst the doctors who are from rural to urban sector and public and private. And all of us need to come work together towards research in our own way. And you'll be happy to know that whoever gets selected, there's going to be a huge impetus to this in the coming year, and you will be finding it easy to take it forward. And also, you'll be happy to know that in this Pedicon, we've already planned that each the speaker, we are going to ensure that they are going to get marks, because when we were planning to give the sessions, it was getting so difficult as you have to please people. But this is the best way which we are going to start in 2026. And I'm glad that you'll be able to take, I mean, most of you all will be able to take it forward. And over to Yogesh.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Neelam Mohan Madam. Now I invite Professor Dr. G. Basavaraji.
Yeah, thank you very much, Professor Yogesh Parikh ji, and thank you, Dr. Samir ji, for sharing a wonderful vision. And we all know you have worked in a neurodevelopmental for almost nearly 3 decades. And digital footprint is one of the most important thing in the era presently, where the digitalization is the need of the hour. Inclusivity is one of the most important thing, including without a gender bias. That's the beauty which has been need of the hour across, and fitness and counseling and medical legal things. That's a rich experience where it can be. And of course, the clinical training, and you have given shared the thought for research too, and academic and transparency and accountability, administration, all the things are which is the really need of the hour. And of course, the child health ministry is definitely it is something which needs to be looked in. So the best wishes for your all the election journey. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Professor Basavara sir. Now I invite Professor T. Hima Bindu Singh Madam to share her vision. Let me introduce Madam. Professor Hima Bindu Madam is in the professor and pediatrics and the neonatology. She is serving as the additional DME Dean in the SMS Medical College in the government of Telangana. She currently recused from the chairperson AHA and the National Joint Secretary of IYCF in the year 2024. Her major achievement is a founder chairperson AHA Hyderabad. Then she served as a President Indian Academy of Pediatrics Twin City branch in the year 2013, President PATS Pediatric Academy Telangana State in the year 2018, President NNF in the AP states in the year 2018, then Executive Board Member Central IP 2008, 2014 and 2015. She served as a national convener and the chairperson of Indian Academy of Pediatrics Women Wing in the year 2016 to 2019, then the 2022 2023, then National Faculty and Organizing Secretary of the number of the conferences in the Hyderabad and the Telangana city branches, and her publication is near to 65 publication in the national and international reputed journals, and she worked extensively in the community-based work for the AHA and the IIP community. So I invite Professor Hima Bindu Singh Madam to share your vision.
Thank you, Dr. Yogesh Bhai. Respected President of IAP, President-elect of IAP, past President of IAP, Honorary Secretary General of IAP, members of Election Commission, and my co-contestants, Dr. M. Singarelu, Dr. Samir Hassan Dalwai,
respected seniors, dear friends, and colleagues of my beloved IAP family. Namaskar, and warm greetings to each one of you. As I stand before you today, my heart is full of emotion, gratitude, and pride because my journey with IAP is not a professional story. It's a journey of passion, purpose, and people. When I joined IAP as a young pediatrician from Hyderabad, I carried one dream in my heart to serve children, to empower colleagues, and to make a difference that would last beyond me. Today, decades later, I stand before you again, not just as a candidate, but as someone whose heart beats with IAP. Let me speak a little about my journey from service to purpose. I have served with distinction in medical education, pediatrics, and adolescent health. I graduated from Andhra Medical College and did my PG in pediatrics from Guntur Medical College. My professional journey includes serving in ESI services at a PHC, Sangam, Warangal, and later joined the medical education government of then Andhra Pradesh and served as assistant professor in Gandhi Medical College and associate and professor at Institute of Child Health, Usmania Medical College. And later, I became the HOD of the largest neonatology department in the country. With over 30 years of teaching experience, I mentored many undergraduates, postgraduates, DM and DNB students, contributing extensively to pediatric clinical services, academic guidance, and research. And as I said, I led the Department of Neonatology. I established it and started the DM courses. This with 300 newborns on bed. I really had a rich clinical experience in both pediatrics and neonatology. Currently, I hold a key administrative position as the Additional Director of Medical Education and Dean Principal for Government Medical College Ramgundam. Providing this opportunity is providing strategic leadership in academic development, faculty empowerment, and institutional governance. Earlier, I did PGDAP in 2006 under Kerala University and established the Yuva State Center of Excellence for Adolescent Health. As a nodal officer, I led initiatives under the RKSK, implementing youth wellness strategies, training healthcare professionals, and developing sustainable models for adolescent-friendly services. I was former director of Pediatric Center of Excellence on HIV and member of many task force committees on HIV, birth defects for NACO, ICMR, and Asia Pacific Pediatric Association. I started my journey in IAP 3 decades back from the grassroots. Some of the official positions held were I was president of TCB from 2013, president of State Branch 2018, president of NNF AP State 2008, and went on to be the executive board member at Central IAP 3 times, 2008, 14, and 15. National Joint Secretary of IVCF, and of course, this year, I also served Adolescent Health. Women Pediatric Forum and chairperson about 4 years back, and I'm the coordinator for the fellowship courses in neonatology for both IAP and NNF. I was organizing secretary for many conferences, including the TCB, the state conferences, Antimicrobial in 2015, the National NCDP Con in 2018, and additional chief organizing secretary of the Asia Pacific Pediatric Association, PEDICON 2016. Regarding my papers and publications, I have 65 publications to my credit in the international journals, and I developed training modules, operational guidelines, and health education modules under IAP, IVCF, and AHA. I'm the reviewer of the British Medical Journal, member of the editorial board of Indian Pediatrics in 2014, chief founder editor of We Connect, and chief editor of Coffee Table Book, chief editor-in-chief of textbook on preconception care. Scientific chair for modules like Naval Kishore, Youth Wellness Initiative, Adolescent Counseling Module, Futuristic Parenting Module, Nanni Si Kali, Girl Child Position Paper, EPIC 1000, Preconception Care, etc. Developed guidelines on preconception care, which was published in Indian Pediatrics. I presented scientific papers and chaired sessions at multiple national and international conferences, including platforms of IAP, AHA, IVCF, and other state governments. Authored and co-authored 65 publications, which I mentioned in the national, international peer-reviewed journals. I feel proud to just share a few of my key quality improvement initiatives, which was published in British Medical Journal. The Mission Shigra, early initiation of breastfeeding in tertiary hospitals, improving hand hygiene compliance in level 3 NICUs, reduce indiscriminate usage of antibiotics in NICUs, enhancing KMC initiation, reduce hypothermia. These were the few QI initiatives. I was principal investigator for many projects Just to name a few, the congenital rubella surveillance project and ICMR, the apnea boot prevention and management of apnea newborn, innovative project, and LISA, then another QI projects, and also an incline study, the predictors of mortality in neonatal pneumonia. So these were the few of them, and apart from the other studies, of course, we were guiding for the postgraduates 126 theses till now. I was a principal guide. Coming to my community work, this is what I really love to do. Actions that speak. Just want to share a few. I've always believed that true medical service extends beyond hospitals and classrooms in the heart of the community. My work has focused on child and adolescent health promotion, youth empowerment, and women's well-being, emphasizing prevention, awareness, and inclusivity. As a former nodal officer of YUVA, State Center of Excellence on Adults and Health, Government of Telangana, I led numerous outreach and training initiatives under RKSK. These programs build the capacity of more than 7,000 healthcare workers, 40,000 teachers, 60,000 peer educators to deliver adolescent-friendly health services across urban and rural areas. I've organized and coordinated school and college-based health awareness programs on menstrual hygiene, nutrition, mental health, life skills, and digital wellness, creating safe spaces for adolescents and making informed choices. Through partnerships with district health officials, NGOs, and professional bodies like IAP, AHA, I've contributed to public health campaigns, including anemia prevention, vaccination awareness, early parenting, and gender sensitivity. Some of the key initiatives include Youth Wellness Initiative to empower 1 million adolescents and youth. And I took a pivotal role in Hyderabad Declaration, got 7 organizations, IAP, FOXY, IMA, SBSI, UNICEF, IAPSM, and IPHA, together to collaborate and lead the Youth Wellness Program. Declaring 18th of every month as Youth Wellness Day, I am leading advocacy with the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare for the Youth Wellness Day and starting of adolescent clinics and medical colleges, renaming the pediatric department the Department of Child and Adolescent Health. I led and conducted 350 basic newborn care programs and neonatal resuscitation programs, breastfeeding, complementary feeding, skill-based workshops in districts of Andhra and Telangana, and few other parts of the country. Over the years, I've tried to turn every opportunity, however small, into a meaningful action for our fraternity and our children. And some of the awards bestowed on, of course, FIAP, FNNF, Best Teachers Award, Bharat Vaidya Ratna Award, Best Researchers Award, MS Deshpande Oration, YC Mathur Oration, and Tirumala Oration, a few, to just mention, Best Government Doctors Award by the state government in recognition of my services. Friends, if I could contribute this much while serving in smaller roles, imagine the scale, the impact, and the transformation we can achieve when I get the opportunity to serve as your president. Because leadership is not about holding power, it is about multiplying possibilities. My bond with IAP is not just an association, it's an emotion. It's where I learned leadership from my seniors, humility from my peers, and energy from my young colleagues. Yes, this is my 3rd time I'm contesting. And I stand here with the same sincerity, but a stronger heart, deeper understanding, and a clearer purpose. Because मैं हार मानने वालों से नहीं हूं. I don't give up because my dream is not about a position, it's about a promise. Now let me share my vision for IAP. I want to carry forward the legacy and build the future. My mission is inclusion, action, and empowerment. I believe that every state has immense talent, and that talent must be seen, celebrated, and involved. That's why I propose one action plan for every state. Each state will design its own flagship project aligned with national vision, but reflecting its local needs and strengths. When every state takes ownership of one mission, we will see 30 powerful initiatives running parallel across India, creating a ripple of growth, innovation, and unity. For the community, through 10,000 plus Community Connect projects, we will take pediatric health beyond clinics into schools, Anganwadis, rural belts, and urban slums. Through our small branches of IAP, I really would like to strengthen the peripheral branches of IAP. We will run campaigns on nutrition, hygiene, and lifestyle, ensuring that awareness reaches families directly. With NGOs, government missions, and local bodies, IAP will stand not only for medical excellence, but also for social responsibility. This is not a campaign, my friends. It's a movement of care and connection. For members, our IAP becomes stronger when every member has a voice. My leadership is also built on inclusivity, ensuring that young pediatricians, women, and senior members are actively represented in every committee, task force, and policy-making body. No decision about IAP should ever be made without the people who live its spirit every day. Young pediatricians will lead from the front through mentorship and leadership training, digital literacy, financial literacy, fitness programs, and the Pedicon Idol, which they very much like. Senior pediatricians will guide us through advisory and academic roles, and women pediatricians will be placed in decision-making roles, shaping IAP's policies and priorities, because unity gives us strength, but inclusion gives us direction. I will ensure medical legal support for every IAPN. For our children, every child counts. Our mission begins and ends with children. We will strengthen programs on malnutrition, infant feeding, youth mental health, and school wellness. We will also address hidden hunger, obesity, and lifestyle disorders, ensuring a healthier generation for India's future. Because every project, every decision, every effort must echo one truth: every child matters, every child counts. For our country, we will align IAP's vision with government health missions and FOXI, IMA, UNICEF, WHO, and Ministry, amplifying our national footprint. We will continue our fight against antimicrobial resistance and strengthen vaccination readiness. We will also add environmental health to our pediatric priorities, because protecting the planet is protecting our children's future. We shall conduct multi-centric research and generate data. Where is the data which IAP is producing? We should, as technical body, conduct a long-term research, not just for 1 or 2 years. It should be a 4 to 5 years projects, which will develop data for us on different child health issues. And that is what the world is looking upon us. Regarding our legacy and future, our past presidents gave us a strong foundation. Now let's make it border with innovation, compassion, inclusivity. I dream of an IAP that is vibrant, visionary, and value-driven, where every pediatrician from every corner of India feels part of one heartbeat. So once again, I say, North, South, East, West, Central, IAP is just one. One family, one mission, one heart. एक ही धड़कन, एक ही दिशा, बच्चों के लिए, भारत के लिए, IAP के लिए. And this is what I say, one heartbeat, one direction for children of India, for IAP. And then, my dear friends, I would like to place my appeal in front of you. I've given 28 years of my heart and my career to this academy. This is my third time I'm contesting, not because I seek power, but because I believe in purpose. I'm here once again with experience, empathy, and energy to take IAP forward with you, not above you. With you, not above you. So today, I seek your trust, your support, and your vote, not just for me, but for our shared dream, an IAP that is united, inclusive, and future ready. Let's turn leadership into legacy and vision into reality. I close my address with a pledge. I, Dr. Himabindu Singh, pledge my commitment, my experience, and my heart to this great academy. Together, let's build an IAP that the world looks upon to, where our science inspires, our compassion heals, and our unity shines. Leadership may be temporary, but legacy is eternal. But let's build that legacy together. Thank you. हर घर में उजाला, हर दिल में प्यार, यही है दीपावली का सच्चा त्योहार. सभी IAPN को शुभ दीपावली. जय माता दी, जय IAP, जय हिंद. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. T. Hemabindu Singh, Madam, for sharing your wonderful vision on the heartbeats of the IAP and the one direction. And you say the leadership is not about the power, and this is your third time. And मैं हार मानने वालों से मैं नहीं हूँ. That is your love tagline. So you are going to strengthen the peripheral branches and your vision to share the data of the 4 or 5 years, and it will represent the government, and we can have a IP's role in the national policy. So you have shared regarding the UI empowerment, you are and you are very passionate about the this Hyderabad declaration, and we have observed in all your journal AHA pedicons. So now I invite our President, Dr. Vasant Khalatkar sir, for the sharing your comments on the Professor Hemabindu Singh's vision.
Thank you, Professor Hemabindu Singh, for sharing your vision and why you want to become president. So really, you are working hard since last 3 decades, that is 28 years, moving all over country with that full same energy, same enthusiasm. You are my partner in executive board in year 2014. You are really work for adolescents chapter is adorable. I think this is the year where the highest work has been done in year 2025 in adolescent chapter. Your fighting spirit, really, You are fighting for third time. That shows your perseverance, persistence, and dedication. So many publications work extremely for community. Your journey is with the passion to serve the children and empowered colleagues. Your administration power is worthwhile as you are administrator, model, nodal officer in all government settings and member of various. Important is that you are having a equality for the both gender. You are pioneer in girl child position paper shows affinity to save the girl child. Now coming to vision, people say that, and you also said that action that speaks. You want child and health promotion, work for RKSK, work for mental health, youth wellness through your Hyderabad declaration, partnership with the various NGOs, government, and your extended academic and teaching experience make you a candidate strong. Your administrative skills can help you to head a national body. Your inclination for research can bring IIP on global map as India has huge data which requires publication. Your connect with community and adolescents healthcare help to develop healthy youth, and you try to connect various national organizations and work together to bring big changes. So with these all qualities, you can do the best for the IAP. I wish you all the best for your candidature.
Thank you, Vasant Bhai. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Vasan sir. Now I invite Dr. Neelam Mohan madam.
Thank you so much, Hima. It was so beautiful to hear you with your passion, your purpose, how you want to serve the children, as well as empower your colleagues and the heartbeats of IAP and serving with a purpose. You went so much talking about your vast experience, whether it was in neonatology, infection like HIV or pediatrics or adolescent, and rural health and all, that we got initially lost, that it is all about the past. But I'm glad you resonated your vision as if there is there, you're looking forward to multiplying all the possibilities that you will see. And believe, just like the other two speakers had talked about inclusion, you believed in inclusion, you believed in empowerment. All three of you resonated almost the same thoughts when it came to research. All three of you had the same resonance and the passion and the thing. But just like I gave my comment to Samir, whose thoughts were really beautiful. And Samir, I forgot to congratulate you for the pioneering work in the field during my last mention for you. I just wanted to say, Hima, that every state also has their own action plan, which is just like during my, while I was going around, I saw how beautifully, whether it was Tamil Nadu, whether it was Telangana and all, they have their own action plan. So I think the central action plan have to be something which are dedicated for the entire country, besides the local states who look into there. And that's what the constitution also says, that the states have to look into their own. So that was there. But in the end, on a lighter note, I just wish and pray all three of you to get exactly the same numbers of votes, so that I can be the most
My God.
privileged president to have three president elects with me, because I am finding it so difficult to choose between you three, because the way you are, your dedication, all three of you, the way you're talking about the growth of children in our country, the way you're talking about strengthening the fraternity and IAP. So all that I want to say is I'm looking forward to working with all of you all, regardless of the outcome. Here I am extending and stretching my arms to all three of you. Whatever it is, let's work together, draw each other's strength, because teamwork is what going to give us the success. And let's a message to all the IAPMs who are watching across. All the three speakers highlighted how important it is to work with passion, with dedication, with integrity, and away from the malpractices and politics. Let's work towards IAP, which can go shoulder to shoulder like an international and be away. We are one of the best forums, and let's not dilute each other through various political things. I am looking forward to work with all three of you, wishing a great success. As I said, with all three of you, I'm just looking forward. You get exactly the 3 marks. And we choose 3 this year in 2026. You all 3 would be president-elects.
Thank you,
ma'am.
Neelam. Thank
Thank
you.
you, ma'am.
Thank you, Neelam Mohan madam. Now I invite Professor G. Basavaraj sir for the comments.
Yeah, thank you very much, Professor Hima Bindu Singh, madam. Working passionately in the Indian Academy of Pediatrics for more than 3 decades, whether it is a newborn or adolescent, bringing a lot of free forums and establishing a center of excellence and empowering the many postgraduates and establishing a youth wellness and adolescent clinic and taking many other things. And your vision, which is really very interesting with the inclusion and empowerment, especially the involvement of in a community, that's one of the thing. And most important thing is a decentralization and catching up with the present trend, what is required for the children's health, that is nutrition is one of the most important thing, and medical legal support, and of course the every child matters. That's the very important collaboration and research, whether the east or west, you need to work together. That's the beauty of it. So really, all three of you has shared in a very good thing. Best wishes, Professor Hima Bindu Singh, and congratulations and best wishes. And once again, all the three contestants were really shared in a great vision. But even all three of you get in a equal votes, you cannot take a 3 presidents. As President-elect Madam said, we have to be one in the lighter note. But what is important, we need to work together. One can become a president, other two needs to go together. That is where the whole beauty of an Indian Academy of Pediatrics lies. With this, the best wishes for all the 3 contestants. Please concentrate on any positive things. Forget about the negative things. IAP comes first, rest comes next. So self comes next.
Absolutely. The
That
organization is
vision.
what we
Let's
need to do.
focus on organization. How you take the organization forward. So one has to be there, other two has to join together to take the Indian Academy of Pediatrics to the greater heights. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank you,
Baswaraj.
sir.
Thank you, Dr. Basavaraj sir, for sharing your rich experience regarding this election, and because we love our mother organization IAP. Only one president will be there, but the two will join hands to uplift our organization, and one day, all one can become the president, Dr. Hema Bindu, Dr. Samir, or Dr. Singarolu. All three will join the hands together, whatever who will our IAP members select, and they elect them. But we need support to uplift our organization. Thank you very much. Now we are take this program now.
And before closing, I really thankful to the election committee led by Dr. Yashwant
Yes, sir.
Patil, Dr. Saroj Kumar Taidi, Professor Mallikarjun HV, Dr. Sudhakar, Professor AP Dubey, and advisor Dr. Ravi Shankar. They are really doing a great work. It is always good to mention their thankless or tireless work they are doing. Look at that, even today we are conducting these things. They are conducting an internal meeting. So I am very thankful to all of them. Thank you very much. Over to Professor Yogesh Parikh sir, our Secretary General.
Yes, really, Professor Basavaraj sir, you mentioned about the election committee. They are working day and night, sometimes at midnight up to 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, they are working tirelessly. So I request all the IP members and all the EB contestants, apart from their presidential election, keep faith in the election committee. They are working tirelessly, transparently, honestly, without any bias, without any prejudice, and they have conveyed their best wishes to all the contestants. Because currently also they have a very important meeting going on, so we miss them, and Yashwant Patel sir and whole committee has conveyed the best regards and the best wishes to all the contestants. Now I invite our President Dr. Vasant Jalurji for the uh, remarks.
Yeah. Once again, I welcome you all, and to end this, I really a warm greeting to all of you. Really want to thanks today's session conducted by Dr. Yogesh very nicely, and all the three participants, all the these, they have done the great job, and they showed their vision nicely. It's very difficult, as Neelam says, Dr. Basavaraja says, it's really very difficult to choose one. I know it's not possible to have all the three, but as Dr. Yogesh says, one can win and two can work along with. It's not possible like a Maharashtra that 2.5 year, 2.5 year we can't do. So, Dr. Yogesh perfectly said one is going to win and one is all two are going to. It
But
should
all three will work with me, sir.
that I know. That I know.
All three.
You can accommodate, madam, all.
They
Yeah.
all
So,
three pledged to work with you.
Neelam is actually big
I
hearted.
pledge to work with you.
Yeah, big hearted. So she will accommodate all. So I want to thank you, each one of you, for actively participating in today's Know Your Candidate session. Respected Dr. Singarvelu, Dr. Samir Dalwai, and Dr. Hema Bindu. It was truly inspiring to hear the vision, commitment, and ideas shared by our presidential candidate. My heartful best wishes to each of them. May your leadership journey continue to be guided by integrity, passion, and the spirit of services. As we move forward, I would like to remind everyone that voting for the next IIP president will begin from 22nd. This is not just a formality, it's a responsibility that every member of IIPN carries. Each vote counts, and it's our collective duty to ensure that the process reflects the true voice of our association. So, I urge all members to participate actively, encourage fellow members to vote, and ensure maximum turnout. Let's honor the effort of the candidate and the spirit of IIP by making our voices heard. It's not only for presidential candidate, but all the candidates. They are really working hard since last 1 year or last since I can say so many decades. So remember, this is the time to choose a leader who can guide IIP toward growth, unity, and excellence. Let's all vote responsibility and support the future of our association. Once again, my best wishes to all the candidates and my sincere gratitude to all members for your participation today. Thank you, Dr. Neelam, Dr. Basavaraja, for
Yeah,
really good advice to the candidate. Together, let's make this election a true celebration of democracy, commitment, and the values like Diwali we hold dear. Thank you. Thank you. Jai Hind. Jai.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank the Central IP for arranging this program for all of us. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Dr.
yeah.
Vasanta and Dr. Yogesh.
Thank you all.
Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
all.
Thank
Thank
you.
you
very much.
Thank you, all of you. All
Yeah,
of you.
thank you. We urge
Thank
all
you,
the
thank you all.
respected IAPians to vote for the democracy during the Deepavali festival. We know the election coming in between the festival, but you will take only 30 seconds to vote for our president-elect and the whole election or team of the executive board for the year 2026 to support the Dr. Neelam Mohan Madam and our mother organization. So please tolerate. Sometimes the campaign is going on the WhatsApp or email and the phone call because the academy needs the election. Because we observe some WhatsApp groups and some complaint. So let us have a few. It is only hardly now 8 days election period. So we, as a IP leadership, we urge and request all the IP members to have a support to all the contestants and choose who are the best you fit on your own. And as Dr. Vasant Kalatkar mentioned, don't give your OTP or any link to anyone. Please vote for your own on yourself. So thank you very much. Thank you for the patient hearing, and thank you DIP, Sweta and Saji, our office staff, and all our 3 presidents and the 3 contestants. Thank you for participating wholeheartedly, and best wishes. Happy Deepavali and happy festival season to all of you. Thank you.
And
Thank
I
you.
request the contestants to work with harmony, and irrespective of the results, please take it positively, whether 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, just take it positively, because a lot has gone into the making of this, and whatever it is destiny. That's all I have to say. We are all too excited with your vision. Thank you once again for joining us.
Thank you so much, Neelamji, Vasant Bhai,
So
everybody.
now all of you are listening. The crackers are sounding outside. Now the real election and the Deepavali festival started with
All
this
the-
our
Yes,
program.
thank you all.
And
Thank you, sir.
request all of you
Thank
to
you all.
join
Good
tomorrow
night.
at
Happy
9
Diwali
o'clock.
to all.
Thank you.
Thank
9
you.
o'clock
All the
for
best,
the Know
sir.
Your Secretary
Kurela sir,
campaign.
all the best.
Bindu madam, all the best.
All the best,
Samir, all the
Singarelu
so
sir
best.
much.
and Samir Dalwai
Thank you,
sir.
Madam,
Yogesh bhai.
Neelam
Thank
madam,
you, thank
Hemant,
you,
thank you
thank
for
you,
your
Singarelu
Ji,
sir.
intervention.
Hemabindu madam.
There is no your secretary. When is that?
Madam, tomorrow at same time 9 o'clock.
9. Yeah. See you all then.
9
Okay.
o'clock क्या है sir?
बताएंगे
Tomorrow
बताएंगे.
the Know Your Secretary, madam.
Okay.
So it
Bye-bye.
all of you, all
Bye bye.
3.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you
Bye,
so
bye,
much,
bye.
Yogesh bhai. Thank
Good
you.
night. Good night.